Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Memphis Cat is back with his Heaven on Earth tour.
I tried to be incognito, but thanks to Shannon Sharp's loud mouth, the gig is up.
February 22nd in the FedEx Forum.
In my spare time, I infiltrate the Illuminati. Look for their secrets. Run back. Tell y'all.
Don't miss this year's most talked about comedy icon live. He's back with brand new material, an unmatched wit, and an electrifying performance. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com.
When it's all on the line, you turn to the strong, the stable, the unwavering. To those with a history of raising their performance to meet the moment. It's true in basketball. It's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle. Play hard. Bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by August 31st. And you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Grizzlies fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them IRL. And that starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight in person. From seeing your favorite Grizzly stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. Put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside, Memphis.
Our fans have a huge impact on our ability to play to the level that we're striving for.
Drop off, Morant. Oh! Well, you wanted home crowd involvement.
I love those moments where you see our guys engaging in the fans, and the fans just get pumped up.
They are standing in FedEx Forum.
I would hate to be on the other side with the opposition when FedEx Forum's rolling. That's such an unbelievable relationship that our group has with our fans.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans, want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you during the Grizzlies 2024-2025 season? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
A night of comedy with Sebastian Maniscalco and Jim Gaffigan.
Now, is this a family? Is this your mother? Where is she? Is she in the crowd? You don't know where your mom is. The mom's up there. What kind of family is this? I'm sorry.
Sebastian Maniscalco and Jim Gaffigan.
I went ziplining for the last time. What is wrong with us? Would you pay $200 to feel like you're about to die 6 times?
Live in Memphis. FedEx Forum, Friday, February 21st. Get tickets now at livenation.com.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
Is Hulkamania officially dead?
Yes.
When you have over 17,000 people live and you have Netflix premiere the biggest day in WWE history, and meanwhile they boo him out of the building?
Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you!
That is your core audience, and they don't want it.
Tune in to Grind City Wrestling weekly on the Grind City Media app and on the Grind City Media YouTube channel.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
On GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It's a Thursday, January 30th, 2025 edition of the show. Today on the show, massive game at FedEx Forum tonight. It is a late tip at 8:30 tonight. It will be on national television, and it will be the fourth game this year between the Memphis Grizzlies, third place in the Western Conference, and the Houston Rockets, second place in the Western Conference, for an 8:30 tip in FedEx Forum. We will, of course, get you ready for that game. Talk about what has happened in that series thus far this year. Ton of NBA games on last night, and I just settled in and flipped around and watched as many as I possibly could. We are now exactly 1 week away from the trade deadline. I got a new name for you that I might like. We'll throw it out there and see what you think. Memphis has got a game tonight. We got trade chatter. We got Adam Silver. We got an NBA player in hot water. Ton of stuff to get to. It's a Thursday. It is dark outside, and it's rainy. But smile, let's do it. Turn it up! Everybody's having a good day. All right, we got a bunch of stuff to get to. Big game tonight at FedEx Forum as the Grizzlies are going to be playing against the Houston Rockets, the fourth time that those two teams have met this year, and the first three have not gone the Grizzlies' way. But they will try to rectify that tonight, after they have spent the last couple of days licking their wounds from the disastrous New York Knicks game in Madison Square Garden on Monday night. Bunch of stuff to get to before I get to anything. I welcome John Rozier to the show. John Rozier, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, Cinder Set, Johnny Bagpole, Johnny Bearcat, the Grim Rozier, John Asparagus, Johnny Neck Carb, John Lance, John Quadrant. He's Yogi Rozier. Hello, John.
Let's go. Late game. Probably not going to start till 8:47, but that's all right.
That's not true.
We got to get a dub tonight.
This one's going to start on time because we're TNT. This one will start. The other one will end.
You're saying this game's tipping at 8:30.
I think this game's going to start
8:30.
Maybe 8:35.
No,
but
that's not on time.
Oh, stop.
But let's get a dub tonight.
Let's get a crowd tonight. We need a big crowd for this because it's a big game. It's a big game, right? It's number 2 and number 3 in the West. I hope people show up for this, man.
I hope so, too.
Right? If you ain't got tickets, get tickets. Get to the game.
Are you Memphis or nah?
Devin Walker's here. He is the microphone wrangler, Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Man, Navo Joe, the reporter, the photographer, he's Sir Hiss.
He's
Walker 93.
Shout out Hippie. Shout out Hippie.
It shure's hard, but you said it's a big game tonight, Verno. It's a big game, a big moment.
And there's only one thing we can do.
There's only one thing we can do. Because I'm not wearing a hat. I got to get a big hat for the big game.
Oh, God. Come on, bro.
Big hat for
Come
the big
on,
game.
bro.
You said it's a big game.
Come on.
We're coming through with the
the
big hats.
Come on. Houston don't want this.
You don't want this smoke.
You don't want this.
You said a big game. We got our big hats.
Big hats for a big game.
We with it.
I told you yesterday. Devin said, Let me see if I can get my headphones on.
There's no chance.
That's a crazy photo. It's a wild photo right there.
Devin said that they had the giant Noggin Boss hat, Noggin Boss hats in the team store, and I said, if that is so, and they are for sale, I will leave right after this show. I will go down to the team store and I will buy one of those gigantic hats. And I went.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, I walked over. And this is where the women and children section is. Yeah. And there is a case.
In the cut. It's in the cut.
And the case, it requires a key to get into the case.
Yeah.
It is almost as if it is treasures.
Yeah. Sacred.
And there is a giant
golden bars in there.
WWE style Grizzlies championship belt that is there.
Yeah.
And then underneath it on the bottom row of the case that requires a key for the treasures is this giant ass hat. And I said, excuse me, Grizzden. Could someone get me one of those hats? And they were like, really? And I was like, yeah, really. I need that. Is it for sale? And they were like, we haven't sold any yet, but yeah, it is for sale. And I said, I want one. And they said, let me go find someone that has a key.
Let's go.
And then they had to find an employee that had a key. They come in, they unlock the treasure chest, they pull out the hat, and they said, I think we have some in the back. Do you want navy blue or baby blue?
You even got choices.
And I called our boss, and I said, you're buying this for me. And he didn't answer. And so I bought the baby blue one. And as I was leaving the Grizz Den, my phone rings.
Yeah.
And it is our boss. What did you need? And I said, I needed one of those massive hats, but I already bought it. And I said, but I bought the baby blue one. There is a navy blue one.
Yeah.
And we're not going to need just one for the show, especially when we got a big game tomorrow.
You're damn right.
And I said, so I need the navy blue one. And to his credit, my man Pugs, he said, it's done. And I said, it's done. He said, it's done. You need the navy blue giant hat? I'll get you the navy blue giant hat. And I said, thank you.
Yeah.
And within 10 minutes' time, I get a picture of Devin Walker wearing the giant navy blue hat.
Yeah.
And I said, it's on now.
Yeah,
it's on now.
Hey.
And then I had to leave here, and I had to go to carpool for my son. And if you don't think I wore this in carpool, you're crazy. And if you could have seen my 15-year-old freshman in high school son walking out to the car with his dad sitting behind the steering wheel like this, he was like, and so then he's laughing. He gets in the car and he's like, where did you get that? And I said, I got it at work.
Yeah.
Where do you think I got it?
Yeah.
I got it at work. I said, I've been looking for this for a long time. So I have gone, every time I see one on TV, I'm like, why isn't there a Grizzlies one of these?
Yep.
Why? I need that. Nothing is funnier than that gigantic hat, and I need a Grizzlies one. So I've gone to their website over and over again, and they have college, they have NFL, they have PGA, they have NASCAR, they have customized, they have everything, but they don't have NBA. And I said, Noggin Boss, why? And evidently, they must just not have NBA licensing to sell online, but I guess they basically reach out to teams and are like, hey, You can sell these in your team store on site. Would you like to order? And so evidently there was a debate as to whether or not they want these. And in fact, when I got on the elevator this morning, I'm not going to call this person out.
Yeah, don't say names. Don't say names.
But they said, "What are you wearing?" And I said, "What am I wearing? What are you wearing?" And I said, "This is my new Grizzlies hat." And they said, "That's ridiculous." And I said, "Oh, that's ridiculous? That's what you think. But you can keep your opinion to yourself." And then another guy got on the elevator, and he just laughed. He laughed at me. He thought my hat was too big, I suppose. Anyway, back to the original person. They said, "Why are you wearing that?" And I said, "What do you mean, why am I wearing that? I'm wearing it because it's awesome." And they're like, "It's not awesome."
It is, yeah. Don't be a hater.
And they're like, "They're not going to sell any of those." And I said, "Challenge accepted."
Yeah.
Challenge accepted. I disagree. I think that, and then those people, the sticks in the mud, let's just call them for the sake of the story, they got out. And then they were yentering amongst themselves about how stupid my hat was and about how I'm wrong and they're right. In fact, one of them said to me, "Our fans are too cool." I said, "You don't know our fans."
You're giving our fans too much credit.
I know our fans.
Yeah,
I'm Mr. Fan. I said, "I know our fans."
Yeah.
Okay? You haven't stood out on a street corner selling thousands of shirts. I have. I know our fans. And our fans want giant hats.
They do want giant hats.
Devin wants a giant hat.
I wanted a giant hat.
I want a giant hat. Rozier feels totally left out.
Totally. I feel completely left out.
Go give Rozier the giant hat.
I feel totally left out not having a giant hat.
A giant hat. You feel like
I know. You feel naked without it.
Yeah, you feel naked without it. You feel like more of a man when you put on a giant hat.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
So here's the point. They say to me, and we're gonna get you one, Rozier.
Yeah.
But look, there ain't that many there. Okay?
All right, there's not many.
There's not that many of them. Okay? But I said, look, I need the navy blue one. So now we've got the light blue and we've got the navy blue one. And then the sticks in the mud, they get off the elevator. And I'm like, thank God. Now I can just be awesome in peace. And then another guy, he gets on the elevator.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Bro, where did you get that hat?"
Yeah.
And I said, "I got it down at the Grizz Den." They said, "They have those?" And he said, "I'm going." And I said, "There's one sale."
There you go.
I should be getting commission from Noggin Boss.
Influence the culture.
Influence the culture.
We influence the culture.
Influence the culture.
Yeah.
I put on.
Yeah.
I put on that cardigan. They sold out of the cardigan. People every game, they're like, "Hey man, where did you get that cardigan?" I'm like, "Sorry." As soon as I wore it, it was on. So go ahead. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and tell the Grizz Den.
Yeah, watch out.
Don't just have your keys ready.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna need to unlock the treasure chest. The Noggin Boss. Look at it.
Why are you dancing like that with that hat on?
The Noggin Boss
I feel
hat.
like a different man.
Rozier, there's nothing more big Memphis than wearing the big hat.
Big Memphis.
Damn right.
You know
So anyways,
we're here, baby.
they've got the hat.
We're here. We're
a
lit.
big game requires a big hat.
Damn right it does.
And you look unbelievable.
Yeah, it fits perfect.
And the Grizzlies are playing the Houston Rockets tonight at FedEx Forum.
I'm staying with this the whole show.
I don't understand anybody that doesn't like them.
I know.
They're outrageous.
You gotta be an
Who
unserious
liked
person to
it?
think this is not funny. You gotta be like an unserious person to not think this is
What
funny.
is not funny about that hat? Like, you should have seen. I was laughing the entire time I'm sitting in carpool. I got my hands 10 and 2, and I'm sitting there, and I'm thinking to myself, there is nothing funnier than somebody looking and going, what What is he wearing?
Even Dawn Staley had a giant hat on her last press conference.
She did?
She wore a giant South Carolina hat. So look, the wave is waving, man.
We need to get a player in one.
We got to get a player in.
We got to get a
giant cap. we got to win first, but
yeah, we got to win first. And look, the first Houston game was the second game of the season, and that was just to refresh everyone, that was a unmitigated disaster. They got torched in that game. Then they played twice in a 4-day span about, a month ago? About a month ago.
Yeah.
And the first game, now that I am attempting to refresh your memory, the first game was the one that Taylor Jenkins was very short after the game and blamed himself for calling the timeout before Desmond Bane, right? They had this, and then it was a mistake. They gave them the opportunity to foul, and you didn't have a timeout. And, I mean, you missed free throws anyway. But anyways, they were down 3 at the end of the game, caused timeout on what appears to be a broken play. There's the Dawn Staley.
Yeah, look at Dawn, Rocky. Look at her, Dawn.
There you go.
Dawn know what's up.
So anyways, that was the first one. And then the second one, honestly, when I think back to it, it was Jalen Green having just one of the best nights that we have seen from an opponent all year. In fact, I think it might be the most memorable opposing team performance that we have had this year. I mean, he was unbelievable in that game. He was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And then
42 points.
And then I even went back and watched the post-game press conference, and it wasn't that bad. Like, honestly, Taylor Jenkins wasn't that bad after the game. Like, he didn't seem too dispirited, except for the fact that, as is the case in many of the losses this year, one of the topics was the amount of turnovers. They didn't turn the ball over early in that game, and then the last 3 quarters turned it over a lot more. Mm-hmm. And then he talked about the adjustment that they had made with Amen Thompson and him getting into the dunker spot and it becoming a big problem where they were getting those lobs behind Jaren against them and whatnot. And so where, and he even said, and I'm sure this is the case with Joe Mazzulla the other night in that famous Rockets-Celtics game that took place on Monday, where we came in here and we talked about Amen Thompson, we talked about Dylan Brooks. Like, you are directing the shots to those guys, right? Like, that's where, given the choices, right, you would rather have the ball not in Jalen Green's hands, not in Fred VanVleet getting an elbow jumper. Like, people do direct shots to Thompson and Brooks because Brooks, you're not expecting to hit a high percentage from outside, and Thompson, his damage is going to be done within 6 feet of the basket, right? Now, he does an unbelievable job from the dunker spot. He does an unbelievable job now slashing in open space and causes a huge mismatch problem, and he has been certainly one of the talents in the NBA that has elevated himself the most. But honestly, even after that game, I remember getting pummeled by some Grizzlies fans because I was like, that was a great game, and sometimes you just got to tip your cap to a guy. Like, Jalen Green was unstoppable in that game.
Yeah, he had sliders up.
And he was remember, he was running up to Ja Morant's face, and they were talking crazy to each other, and then Ja dribbled it off his foot, and Ja dribbled it out, like, down the stretch, he made the plays, and Morant didn't make the plays. That's the way it went, right? Sometimes that happens. And it was after, he had made the plays in Minnesota. And it was like, sometimes it happens for you and sometimes it doesn't happen for you.
But they were there for the fight.
They were there for the fight. And those last 2 games have been decided by, no matter the final margin, it's been a bucket game.
Yep.
At the end. And they have executed, and the Grizzlies haven't, right? They got a bucket when it mattered most, and the Grizzlies didn't get a bucket when it mattered most. That's it. But I mean, it's thin lines, right? In these last 2 games, it's been great basketball and highly, highly competitive. And so now the Grizzlies have to, you've seen each other 3 times. I think and honestly, look, with the way it plays out, the reason that this one is even bigger.
Because you're getting off the mat, low-key. You're getting off the mat from New York.
1,
yeah,
that is the case. 2, and this may be even more important, is that if it falls this way, which is a reasonable possibility, you never know the way the last 40 games are going to go of the season. But it's a reasonable possibility that we could look up at the end, and Oklahoma City is 1, and the Grizzlies in Houston are 2 and 3, and Denver is 4, and then it's 5 through 8, right? That and then that obviously 7 and 8 are decided by whoever plays their way into that. At that point, you are going to have home court advantage, as is Houston. And be not dismayed if it did land that way and you were both able to get first-round series wins, you play each other.
Mm-hmm.
So this would be your second-round matchup. And obviously, there are veteran-laden teams at the end. But again, you are always one game away from your fortunes changing dramatically, right? The fortunes of the Dallas Mavericks changed dramatically the second Derek Lively went down. And last night, AD pulls out of the game, and he's got an abdomen thing, and he's going to be reevaluated in a week, right? We know if, God forbid, something was wrong with him, everything changes for them. You know, the Atlanta Hawks, when they got that horrible news yesterday about Jalen Johnson, it's over.
Yep.
It's over, right? You can't lose him. Like, the fortunes changed. It's over. For whatever, like, if they were going to be a danger. I'm saying, if they were going to be a danger. Like, just had a uniquely good matchup for them as a low seed, right? Because they're probably going to be one of those lower seeds. And if they caught somebody, or even if they caught somebody, and like last year, where it's like, well, damn, man, you're getting to play the Bucks without Giannis. You didn't know that was going to be the case. And so you never know, and we learn this over and over again every year, you never know the way this stuff's all going to play out. And so it's not outlandish to think that that could very well be a matchup that you see, right? And so getting the last one against them, because this is the last time that you are going to play each other. And so now you have seen them 3 times. You know, whatever adjustments are going to be made for these games are going to be made for these games. And I would imagine you get a really good basketball game tonight. And
I think you get all the chips pushed to the table.
Right.
You got Houston.
Well, and the other thing is the Grizzlies don't play again until Sunday.
Yeah.
So it's big minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're going to want to get this.
You can't go down over 0 and 4.
I think the other thing too, why they got
you might see.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt about that. I think the other thing too is like it's not just about like getting up off the mat off New York. It's a mental thing, dude. Like,
It is. No, that's the thing.
Yeah,
Not getting swept by a team, and especially because this is the last one. If we accept that it's a possibility that Memphis and Houston could end up facing each other in the playoffs, which is the way it would go right now. For these teams, and you never know, you know, if it's a good team that's down in 6, 7, or 8, they've had some level of misfortune.
Right.
That has taken place for them. And sometimes they are, you know, it's not all too often that those teams become completely healthy and it's like, oh, wow, this team is completely healthy now, and they would have never been that seed. Like, that's what we talked about a million times. That is the nightmare if you're Oklahoma City, because Dallas is the one that has your number.
Yeah.
Dallas has had their number. It's a uniquely poor matchup for them, obviously. Dallas has all the confidence in the world. They've beaten them with their best players and without their best players. And God forbid for them that Luka gets healthy, Lively becomes available, and then, like, you're playing in the first round, you're like, what? Like, this team would have been a 2 seed.
Exactly.
This is not fair, right? Like, but they didn't have their guys. And so, anyways, you never know the way it's all going to play out. And mentally, you're right, Rozier, to have that last one, you've gotten, you know, that.
You got no wins over any of these teams, except Boston's the only one.
You got to see yourself beat them.
Yes. And then you feel, and then that's the last time you saw each other.
Yeah.
So you've got some level of confidence, like, okay, we know, because again, even if it's fool's gold, you go, we just needed to adjust to this, but we've got the better personnel, and we know how to beat this team now.
Yeah.
Right? We know how to beat, even if, again, that could be goofy. But you sit there and go, we know how to beat this team now. And they know that you can beat them
now. Because right now, I guarantee you, they know. Like, it ain't like a walk.
No, they have all the confidence in the world.
Yeah, we stomped these dudes out 3 times. We good. You know, especially Dylan. Dylan's probably out there, you know.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, you got to prove to yourself that you can do it. Because for your sake and for your fans' sake. Because your fans right now are on edge, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And for, hope they get in the building tonight and turn it up. But for your fans' sake and for the team's sake, show them.
No, you need a great win on national TV against a good team.
Yeah.
You need that.
Because your fans they're teetering right now.
And
boy.
it's also for them, dude. It is Houston's 3rd game in 4 nights. Because they played the Boston game. They had to go play Atlanta the next night because it was the makeup.
Yeah.
It was rescheduled from when Atlanta was covered in ice and snow and whatever. So like, you
That
had 3rd game in 4
explains-
nights
that-
and
and
you
that-
haven't played since Monday. Like, this
And that
is,
explains the line.
And Sengun being questionable.
Because the line's going up.
Yeah, Sengun is questionable with a calf.
It was like at 4 or I think it was at 4.
Yeah.
And then I saw somebody said this morning it was 5.5. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
And that was after the jaw was listed as questionable.
It's settled back to it's a 4.5.
Okay.
So
it went back down?
It's 4.5 across the board.
So
now.
Sengun was at shoot around and Ja was at shoot around.
Yeah,
so.
it opened at 2 and it jumped. So
yeah.
I'm looking at their injury report right now. Yeah. Sengun calf and Steven Adams ankle. Their 2 bigs are questionable for tonight.
Interesting.
And then we got Ja questionable for tonight. Hopefully we can get him out there. I need him out there tonight, man. I'm wearing the tee, man. I need him to hoop, bro. I got the tee on, bro. We need 12 to show out tonight.
Yesterday, DeMichael Cole put up the following. He said, I asked Taylor Jenkins about Ja Morant's recent play. Obviously, this was a big discussion with us yesterday on the show. We came up with our theories, like, what is going on? Like we can't have him in the corner playing thumb war with Mikal Bridges while we're losing by 1,000. Like, this is stupid. We all accept that. What are we doing?
Not thumb war.
Thumb war is crazy.
Not a thumb war.
I mean, he's relegated to you're not Zaire Williams, bro. You don't get to run to the corner and play thumb war.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're on Devin's shirt, for God's sake.
Yeah, you're on my freaking shirt, dog.
You're on the side. You're literally on billboards.
You're on a Nike shoe, bro.
Billboard guys don't play thumb war in the corner.
No, they don't. They don't
All right?
declare thumb wars.
I asked Taylor Jenkins about Ja Morant's recent play. Wrote Michael Cole. He said he's working his way back. I think his intensity has been there every single game. We just got to get him going. That's on me to jumpstart him. I know we've had some great conversations. He's pushing all the right buttons offensively and defensively to get out there. We know he's a huge driver to what we do. You know him. He's resilient, and he bounces back pretty quick. I would expect him to have a great one tomorrow night. There you go.
You see it.
That makes you feel good. And then I woke up this morning and they put him on the injury report. I was like, what?
Yeah.
No.
I almost drove off the road.
No, Taylor Jenkins said, I expect him to have a great one tomorrow night. So I'm going to stick with that. Right?
I'm going to stick.
I also like where
I think he's going to play. He'll play.
And it's an obvious acknowledgement. It's an obvious acknowledgement of I've got to push the right buttons. He's a big driver to what. I mean, look. Taylor Jenkins, despite what some fans would tell you, he's a smart guy.
Yeah.
He's watching the same thing you're watching. Bro, if you don't get an awesome Ja Morant, you're never beating anybody good.
Yeah.
You're just not. You're not beating good teams if you don't have the Ja Morant that we know is one of the best players in the entire NBA. So how does that happen? Because this 9 shots a game standing in the corner is not how that happens. We're done with 9 attempts. We're done with thumb wars. No more thumb wars.
No more thumb wars. Hashtag
no more thumb wars. If I see Desmond Bane dribbling the ball up top while friggin' Tari Eason or Amen Thompson are guarding him with their friggin' Condor wingspans, and Ja Morant standing off in the corner playing thumb war with Dylan Brooks, I'm going to vomit everywhere.
We don't need that.
Can't happen. Yeah. Can't happen.
Can't happen.
Taylor Jenkins knows it can't happen. Like, what are we doing?
Downhill dog, man. We need that downhill dog, man.
He's the driver. Now, I will say, the last time we played Houston, I think the guy took 20-something shot. 29. How many shots was it? 29?
No, I got you.
It was a season high, wasn't it?
So that's what I'm doing here. He averages in the 3 games against Houston, he's taking 21 shots a game.
He took
24, 22, and 17. Yeah. So,
against the better teams.
Against the better teams, his shots go up. They do all 3 of them. Des, him, and Jared. Their shots all go up.
The New York Knicks notwithstanding.
We're gonna.
I want to see I do want to see the TO number go a little bit down because last time he had 7 turns.
His turnovers do go up also against the better teams.
He's got Amen Thompson on him. That's what he draws in this. And Thompson is, as we've been effusive in praise, he has become one of the stellar role players.
That's why he shoots 44% from the field against the Rockets this year.
44 is not bad.
It's not.
What are you talking about? That's as good as he has this season, Rozier.
65 from the free throw line.
Rozier, look at his look at the season number. I bet that's just as high as the season number. I bet he's not over 44%.
He's 44.5 for the season.
Yeah, he's 44.4 against the Rockets. Yeah.
So it's not like that's lower.
Yeah.
The other thing is, like, again, once you get past Thompson, they do not have some kind of massive back line that you cannot. It was better when they had Jabari. Jabari's one of those, like, guys that are like the Jaren types where it's like you see him and it's like, oh, God. Here comes the friggin' here comes the 8-foot wingspan to block something.
Yeah. Sengun will let you go.
Yeah, Sengun will let you go.
He'll let you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they play small because they play Thompson at 4 a lot. Or Eason or whoever. But Eason and we just looked. The reason you also have to play your starters more, and the reason Gigi might be relevant in this game is because you were athletically deficient against them the last game. Like, that was one of the things we truly noticed.
Yes.
It was like, okay, dude. These guys are so much more athletic. Now, in fairness, I have watched the Rockets play a lot of other teams, and they make everybody look athletically deficient. So,
because they fly up and down the court.
They do.
But it is especially relevant when we play our bench. Our bench is not filled with athletes. Yeah. We don't have, and it can be better when Vince Williams comes back. Obviously, now Gigi Jackson is back in the fold, so it looks a little better athletically than it did. But it's still, I mean, those guys are Green and Thompson and Eason, and most especially
Winmore when you get out there.
Yeah, but most especially you notice with Green and you notice with Thompson. I mean, these are 0.0001% athletes. I mean, these guys are fast twitch to the bone. Yeah. And it's just we couldn't stay in front of them, and we couldn't run with them.
They fly.
Yeah, they're track stars.
Yeah, another one too because he should get named to the All-Star game at 5:30. It's Jaren against Sengun.
I think the what's it called thing helps too. That AD news helps.
It helps get
Jaren.
Bumps Jaren up another notch.
I think so.
I like that. We'll find out 5:30 is the time.
He will be a snub if he doesn't make it.
100%. So
I think he makes it.
I think he makes it too. But like the other ones he's fighting with are what? Rozier, Sengun.
Sengun's gonna make it.
Jalen
Sabonis.
They have to have an all-star.
Yeah, they do.
Houston has to.
So it'll be Sengun. So then we'll have to bump out Sabonis then, right?
Yeah, I would.
Bump out Sabonis? Get Jaren in there.
Which is tough.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he has a double-double literally every time he plays.
He's second in the NBA in three-point shooting.
Sabonis?
Yeah, he's second in percentage.
Yeah.
He's been lining that up.
But, I mean, you got AD not – I mean, again, you still would have a chance of being a replacement, but you'd rather it just be named
Yeah,
tonight.
I want to see envelope,
Yeah.
pull out the case, Jaren Jackson Jr. at
Yeah.
5:30 today. That's what I want to see. I hope it is.
Have you guys looked at any of the predictions? I haven't seen any of the predictions anywhere.
I've seen a couple different writers. Like,
do people have them? I think he's usually in the wild card mix, which is like, hey, here are the guys that are for sure going to make it, and then here are the ones that are going to be debated.
Yeah, so Mark Spears wrote
But I do think when you're the 3 seed, you will get an all-star.
You would think.
That's what I think. Same way I just said about Houston. If you're the 2 seed, you're going to get an all-star.
You got to get one. Let's see. I'm scrolling now right now. See on this Bleacher Report story. Let me see what the date is on this Bleacher Report story. It is January 29th, which is yesterday. He's a wild card. Jaren's a wild card, and they got Sengun in there. He got AD in there.
So here's the ESPN All-Star ballot. This was, let's see. This is the ESPN one. This was written by Tim Bontemps, and so this just came out. It said, starters for the East are Brunson, Mitchell, Giannis, Tatum, and Towns. Reserves, Darius Garland, Cade Cunningham, Evan Mobley, Jaylen Brown, Pascal Siakam, and then wild cards are Damian Lillard and Tyler Hero as possibilities for the All-Star game. And so there will certainly be a lot of debate over the reserves. You notice LaMelo Ball wasn't in there either, and I know LaMelo's hurt. Then we have Western Conference picks. Gilgeous-Alexander, Curry, Jokic, Wembanyama, Jaren Jackson. They have him as a starter.
Yeah.
On this. So that would mean he is the AD replacement?
Yeah.
AD was a starter, right? Or no, he wasn't. He wasn't
starting off.
Okay. He was just one of the front court guys.
It was Jokic, Wemby, and LeBron.
I think it helps him, too, because, like, coaches know how important he is. And the last time you looked up, he was Western Conference Player of the Week. You know what I'm saying? Like, that helps a little bit.
Oh, okay. So they basically – okay. So I'm sorry. Bontemps replaced Durant and LeBron with Wembanyama and Jaren.
Okay.
And then he has the reserves – Kyrie, Anthony Edwards, Jalen Williams from Oklahoma City, Anthony Davis, Sabonis, Durant, and LeBron.
Okay. Bet.
That would be no Rockets.
Yeah, and that would mean
you can't do that.
And then maybe
you
can't do that. Sengun has to make it over Sabonis, dude. They're the number 2 team in the West. Like they have to. Chris, you said, somehow they're number 2 in the West, and nobody's responsible for it.
Can you put Jalen in there? In our guard spots, eh?
This is what Bontemps wrote. Jaren Jackson Jr. is having a wildly underrated season in Memphis.
Yeah, Keenan Allen.
For a Grizzlies team that has exceeded expectations despite Ja Morant already missing 19 games, Jackson's played in 45 of the 47 games. He has built his developmental time last year as the fulcrum of the Grizzlies offense and many injuries to post a career high in points per game, 23, while playing almost 3 minutes fewer per night than he did last year. How about that?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't realize he was playing 3 less minutes per night.
Crazy. 3 less minutes, and all of his stuff is up.
All of his stuff. He's the highest percentage floater player in the NBA. Higher
drives
than
more, usage rates up, the field goals, like all rebounds, like fouls are down, like all of it. Everything's up.
It's crazy to think about that last year. Last year might have really helped him get to this point we are now. Yeah. It's crazy to think.
I will say,
dark season.
Sengun is 19 and 10. 19 points, 10 rebounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody has to make it from that.
I got it.
Jalen's 21 per game.
They're not going to put Jalen Green on there.
No.
I mean, it might be they get snubbed.
They might.
They might just have to get snubbed.
That's not going to be good for the rest of the day.
Welcome to the party, guys.
Off if that
no All-Stars. Sucks to suck.
Yeah, Sabonis is 21 and 15.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And shoots a high clip everywhere.
So,
and he got snubbed last year.
Mm-hmm.
It was a big deal last year because he got snubbed. Because he had like a crazy double.
Well, that would be bad if Sengun gets snubbed right before our game and Jaren makes it.
Yeah.
I mean, that means that Jaren has to bust his ass in the game then.
I just can't rock with the Kings having an all-star and the Rockets not. Like, that doesn't.
Bro, Sabonis is shoot 61%, 61% from the field and 48% from 3.
Yeah. I can't. That makes
Dev, and Sengun is 49% from the field and 23% from 3.
I'm just saying, if this was the other way around and this was a Grizzlies player looking at getting snubbed, you'd feel different about it.
Oh, Jaren ain't finna get snubbed, bro.
No, but I'm saying if it was like, if you're looking at a team who's getting an all-star at 10th in the West, but you're the 2 seed and you're looking at nobody, you'd be like, what the hell? If you were a fan of the 2 seed, you'd be like, wait, we're the 2 seed and nobody's responsible for it. Like, what?
I mean, it did happen.
That's crazy.
You know,
like they've got to have somebody.
I mean, they've got look.
Or
Rozier,
Dano can sit out and let Udoka coach the game or something.
Udoka could be the one. He's the one that changed the culture.
It's a really unique team because they have 7 guys that average double digits, and Cam Whitmore averages 9.7. They have 8 guys averaging double digits.
Yeah.
So, like, Sengun's not the guy.
Yeah, he's not the guy. He's just
not in the way that you typically think about somebody being the guy, right? Interesting.
Yeah.
I think he could get snubbed. You might be right, Rozier, that he's deserving. But I mean, again, are you going to tell me that, Sabonis isn't deserving when the guy literally has a double-double every single time he plays basketball?
Like, you can literally pencil that joint in, bro.
I get it.
21 and 10 for Sabonis.
People tried to do this Sengun baby Jokic thing. He reminds me way more of Sabonis.
Yeah.
He does. People don't give Sabonis credit. Sabonis is a great passer, too.
That boy can hoop, man. Sabonis can hoop, man.
I think honestly, Sengun is a not as good Sabonis.
Yeah.
That's what I felt like he is.
21. He averaged 6 assists, too, to your point.
Who, Sabonis?
Yes.
Yeah, dude, his numbers are freaky. And it's every night. Like, the craziest thing about Sabonis is there's never a bad game. It's just a matter of how good it is. Some nights it's 30 and 20, but every night it's like friggin' 20 and 15.
His bad game is probably the last one against Philly.
He averages 20 and 15.
My bad. I said bad game. The dude had a triple-double. 13, 14, and 11.
Yeah.
13, 14, and 11.
It's almost impossible to find NBA players without bad games.
He was 21.
Like, even Jaren, you could go and say the Oklahoma City game was terrible.
He's had 3 straight triple-doubles. He's got 3 straight. 25, 13, and 12, 21, 22, and 10, God. 13, 14, and 11.
I'm not Sengun. Sabonis is a problem, boy.
And he will say this.
He's second in the NBA in three-point shooting, Rozier.
Also, both.
He doesn't take many of
also,
them.
both of them horrendous all-star players.
Yes.
Like the worst kind of guys to have.
They're like Jokic.
Yes.
Jokic does not take it. We're not so serious.
So that's really, like, if you, Dev, you say you want the All-Star game needs people you want to watch, then take either Jalen Green or De'Aaron Fox.
I'm with you.
They're fun.
I say take Jalen.
They're a lot more fun.
Hey, if you're
take
Houston,
one of those two.
If you're Houston, I would take Jalen Green because it'd be more fun.
Jalen Green should do the dunk contest.
Did he do it recently?
He did.
He did? When did he do
and
it?
And it stunk.
That's unfortunate.
When
did he do it?
You were probably there.
He was.
I probably was.
2022.
Come on, Rose.
I probably was there.
You were there,
on,
bro.
Rozier.
What year was that? What?
Charlotte.
I said 2022.
Charlotte. Did we go in
Wait,
Charlotte?
No,
Charlotte
Chicago. No, Chicago was 2020. No, we weren't there. That was Cleveland, wasn't it?
2022 All-Star game. I think that's Cleveland.
Yeah, we didn't go to Cleveland.
No, our flight got
canceled.
canceled.
Bedridden.
You were in bed?
No, our flight got canceled.
Yeah, like I couldn't walk.
They were going to fly us to Buffalo for a connection. And there was and if you remember, Cleveland had like a blizzard or something. And so, like, there was a problem even getting to Cleveland at all. And then it was like, then we, like, debated, like, well, maybe we could rent a car. And I'm like, I'm not driving in a blizzard to get to Cleveland, Ohio to watch it. No. And we ended up just staying home. That was the year we canceled. We were leaving to go to the airport.
Yeah.
And we ended up canceling.
Okay, so you didn't get to see it. So you weren't there, Rozier.
Flights got mega delayed. So I guess Rozier gets a pass.
Yeah. See if
but
I do like your idea of lethal shooter, putting him in the 3-point contest with like knives and swords going around the goal, and he's got to shoot with those. I like that idea.
I wouldn't be surprised if they made him a part of All-Star Weekend.
For sure.
Right?
He's always around.
Are you better than lethal shooter?
Let guys take on lethal shooter. Now I understand.
If you play
now you understand.
If you play 2K, you would know that's a thing on 2K you have to do.
What?
You have to play against lethal shooter.
You do?
You have to do a shooting contest against lethal shooter.
Does he miss?
No.
Because I've never seen him miss.
No.
Now I understand.
Yeah.
He misses the first one. And then he says, now I understand.
Yeah.
I read every comment.
Every comment.
So he says. I like when he throws gummy bears into like the water bottles. I like those. He does it from like across the court.
Do you think it takes him all day to do that?
I have no idea. I don't care.
You just want to. You like to edit.
Yeah, I just want to.
You're like dude perfect. You don't care what it takes to get there.
I don't care. And I will say this. I saw Dude Perfect live in FedEx Forum, and they can do a lot of awesome stuff live.
Like one take.
Yes. I mean, it's live, bro.
Yeah.
So they have to be able to do this. And they can do a lot of cool stuff live.
Yeah.
A lot. Because they have to do an arena show.
Yeah.
Right? They have to do an arena show, so you don't get to multiple takes on that.
Nah,
right?
You can't multiple take on it.
My kids loved that show.
Hey, they do a
Dude
good
Perfect
job.
actually puts on a good show.
They've been stamped.
They come.
They've been stamped for a long time, man.
Huh?
They've been stamped for a long time.
Yeah, no, it's fun to watch. Yeah. I mean, it was a fun night
It's
out.
like the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah, kind of.
You know what I'm saying?
Or the Knicks Grizzlies.
Whoa.
That's what that was like.
Come on, bro. We're trying to forget about that, bro.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
Not until tonight I can't.
I mean, look at the watch, bro. We got about 8 hours until the game starts.
I watched all kinds of games last night.
About to be a big game.
I will say this: I was so happy when when the Knicks exploded on the Nuggets. The second part of the third quarter and then the fourth.
Jokic seemed off to
I
you.
was glad. Yes.
He got those 2 fouls early, and then when he never.
He was disengaged defensively.
Yeah, he just never was.
But I was glad to see the Knicks win.
Because it's not
just
it made me feel bad.
it's
It
not
made me
just
feel. Look, it wasn't by 40, but again, they ran off on them. I mean, they had a massive run, massive.
Yeah.
Where
Brunson
it was just
awesome.
an absolute tsunami. Brunson had like 20 in the quarter, didn't he?
They
Third
ended with like 30 and 15
in the third quarter. Yeah, he was absolutely awesome, getting to every spot he wanted to. Anunoby was knocking down all kinds of corner threes. Like they were a problem last night, a big problem. And so that made me feel better. It's like, oh,
They've won, what, 5
this
in a row
team is
now?
humming, right?
Yeah, they've won 5 in a row.
We ran into a buzzsaw.
Yeah, we caught them. We caught them when they was shaking right. You know
And
what
we
I'm
might have
saying?
gone to One Oak.
Yeah.
So
Hey, shout out. We found out last night too that he might be one of those dudes that not to be messed with. Isaiah Stewart.
I had that game on.
I think we've known that by now. But
I think last night was the nail in the.
What are you talking about? Last night was? How about the time when 50 guys tried to restrain him from running after LeBron?
And then when he went and punched Drew Eubanks in the parking lot of the arena.
No, he tried to. He didn't actually punch him.
No, he did.
He wouldn't
He
actually punch him?
Yes.
I thought he was trying to get to him.
No, he got suspended.
In the parking lot.
It was in the tunnel.
Yeah.
I think it was in the tunnel.
All right, hang on.
Let's see. I'm going to find this.
I'm pretty sure it was in the tunnel.
Isaiah Stewart.
Still crazy.
Of course it's crazy.
Punches. Somebody said he for sure went to alternative school.
Oh, Isaiah Stewart's crazy. And so last night, I see him barking. James Johnson, who is not to be trifled with, is in street clothes. Watch him.
It was in the parking lot.
By the way, Thomas Bryant, bro, you didn't start getting crazy. You didn't start piping up until you walked away, bro.
Him running over Thomas Bryant was hysterical.
Get your ass out the way. Then he got to the sideline and started doing the little gun thing. I was like, yeah,
Dude,
it's not
okay, here we go. The police report, which was issued Wednesday, listed Stewart as the suspect and Eubanks as the victim. The incident took place around 4:45 p.m. in the parking lot.
Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me.
So he punched him in the parking lot?
In the parking lot of the Footprint Arena when Eubanks was in Phoenix, yeah.
Yeah,
He told him he was going to do it.
He told him he was going to do it.
I mean, he probably thought I was joking.
Can we trade for him?
This is after you got the flagrant 2.
Yeah, and now watch. He's holding up his fist. Let's go. Me and you. Me and you. He's a maniac.
And freaking Tyler Ford. And
By the way, I'm watching this game. I mean, this is early. This is in the first half. It's
what
not even like,
what's Cade Cunningham taking right there?
No, and I'm telling you, in the first quarter, he's yelling back and forth with James Johnson on the bench. James Johnson's in street clothes.
That's the one you don't want to pipe up with.
And they're like, looks like beef stew's into it with
Look at his hand.
Yeah.
That's one of the funniest things ever.
Beef stew. Look
Hey,
at
bro,
him.
Did he tell he told what's the name? You play with Legos. Like he one of them ones, bro.
Do you want to hear something insane?
I want him on our team.
No,
for
real.
Hey,
yeah. Me too.
Do you remember
tonight?
Do you remember? You want to hear something insane? So years ago, I did this. Whenever it would come to the NBA draft, I'll always go back and look at those lists of the top 10 high school players, and I'll say, like, even in many cases, what you will find is that even if these guys didn't become stars, there's going to be a selection of busts that just never made it whatsoever. But even the ones, what you would find is that even the ones that did not become top 10 players or the best of that class when it came to professional basketball, what you'll find is that they still had like careers. These guys still became NBA players. There are going to be some like the Trayvon Duvall that went to Duke, and there's going to be a selection of them that don't, right? But even, like, I'll give you a perfect example. Even Cam Reddish, even James Wiseman, like, they're going to have NBA careers and they're going to make money playing NBA basketball, right? Generally, those top 10 guys make it. And one of those times, I went through and I wrote down, like, the top 10 every year going back. And then kind of labeled them. Star, role player, NBA career, total bust, right? And when I was going through it, Stewart was, like, in the top 5.
Really?
Oh, yeah. In one season, in one of the years, 24/7.
What? Yeah, I'm looking.
Go
at
to 24/7 Sports.
I'm trying to figure out
just
what
go
year
back.
it
Just
was.
scroll back the years. There is a year where Isaiah Stewart is one of the top 10 players in high school.
Let me see.
And I was like, I'll be damned.
Yeah, he's from Rochester, New York. He put a Lallamere. Where what's the name went? That's where Jaren went. Yep.
What year?
This is 2019.
He's class of 2019.
The 2019 class? So go back to it and just read it off to me.
We want to read off there.
I mean, Isaiah Stewart was in the top 10.
Anthony Edwards, James Wiseman, Cole Anthony, Isaiah
Okay,
Stewart's
no. Let's
4.
just go. All right, let's just go by one after the other, right? Okay, so one was
Anthony Edwards.
Okay, obviously NBA, all NBA.
James Wiseman.
NBA career.
Yep.
Cole Anthony.
NBA career.
Isaiah Stewart.
NBA career.
RJ Hampton.
Out of the league.
He is out of the league.
Vernon Carey.
Out of the league. His brother plays in college basketball right now, though.
Scotty Lewis.
Where the hell is he at?
That sounds like it's going to be a documentary.
Boy, where is Scotty Lewis?
Where is Scotty Lewis?
The Where is Scotty Lewis documentary.
He seems like one of those guys that there's going to be a whole documentary and people talking about how
he plays in Canada.
People don't remember how good Scotty Lewis.
He plays in Canada.
How cold Scotty Lewis was.
When he showed up, man, Scotty Lewis was busting ass.
He played in Canada. Nico Mannion.
Oh wow!
What happened to him?
Boy, this class falls off, huh?
Precious at 9.
He's still an NBA player.
And then number 10, Tyrese Maxey.
He an NBA player.
How about that?
Keep going. I see Trey Mann number 12. Jay
McDaniels 13.
See, so it's like that's the point. Like even those guys, right? Like Jaden McDaniels and Trey Mann, they're not stars in the NBA, but those guys are going to have double-digit year careers. Probably.
Josh Green, Jeremiah Robinson Earl, who we played last week.
Again, these are all like. The theory was you at least get somebody that's got an NBA career.
Number 26, LaMelo Ball.
Wow. He was 26th in his high school class?
26 in his high school.
That's crazy.
You know he played for Spire Academy, so it wasn't really like no real high school.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah.
It's the same way when you go to 2020.
But how about that? What number did you say Isaiah Stewart was?
4.
He was the 4th ranked player in his high school class, and look what he is now. He's a role player,
in the
who becomes a social media sensation because he's going to kill someone.
And like not even joking, bro.
And not for the first time either.
He might actually kill.
It's like the third time.
I think he's
a crash out, bro, for sure.
And dude, there's always people. Even last night, I saw like the comments underneath it. And it's like fake tough guy, whatever. I'm like, okay, no. Like, that's fine if you want to do that with Draymond, if you want to do that with some of these guys where you think, like, they're really not going to do what they – I totally believe that Isaiah Stewart legitimately needs to be restrained. You're not a fake tough guy if you beat somebody's ass in the parking lot. That's a real tough guy.
By the way, he was bleeding when he was chasing LeBron. His face was bleeding.
Find the clip, Jalen.
Please.
I mean, there's 20 people trying to restrain him. And that's LeBron James.
He's bleeding from his face trying to get to LeBron.
And then he walks away and tries to run again.
Yeah.
And it's like chaos.
I'm pretty sure he can find
it. It's absolute chaos.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's just a melee.
Yeah, he ain't to be messed with, bro.
No.
He might actually bite your head
He was the
off.
4th ranked player in his high school class.
You know who was 43 in that class? Franz Wagner.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Franz Wagner's 43 in that class.
You go
There's some gems in here, boy. I tell you.
You go the next year, 2020, and it's
loaded.
Cade Cunningham.
Yeah.
Jalen Green.
Wow.
Evan Mobley. Jonathan Kuminga's 4. Zaire Williams 5th.
Oh, here we go.
Here he goes. Here he goes.
Here we go. We got Isaiah Stewart. Oh, this is
no.
Oh,
no.
Boy.
Oh, no.
Boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
No. They get him away.
This is only the beginning, Rozier.
No, they get him
Justin
away.
Van Dune, the referee.
Don't
Scott
tell
Foster.
Don't tell me this guy is not doing something if he gets loose of that.
Look how many people are holding.
Okay. No, the best part is the end, where They get him away again, and he does it again. Cade Cunningham's always trying to talk sense into him.
He's like, yo, chill, bro. Chill.
Look at him. And he is bleeding from the mouth.
He does
not
care.
he wants it. Yeah.
It's like, come on, bro. Let me go, bro. I'm good, bro.
I'm good.
I'm good.
All right. No. This is not even over. Look. I'm fine. It's okay. Everything's good.
Right, okay.
Look at this. Oh, my God.
Yeah, Westbrook was doing the Notre Dame Fighting Irish stance.
Bro. He did
That
the
was a
Isaiah
meme for a minute,
Pacheco.
too.
He did the
So
Isaiah
good.
Pacheco, boy.
My God.
By the way, hey, Rozier, last one on that class, number 61, Santi Aldama.
In that 2019?
2019?
Yep.
Oh, finish out 2020.
2025th was Zaire. He's in the league. Brandon Boston Jr. is 6th. Why you got to make a fart noise for Big Z? For Big Z.
I mean, that's a misevaluation.
We've had a couple of those recently. Number 6 is Brandon Boston Jr. Number 7 is Caleb Love, who's still in college.
He had a half-court.
Isn't he at Arizona?
Yeah.
He's at Arizona.
He is not still in college.
He plays for Arizona, bro. He had a half-court game winner the other day.
Yeah.
For Arizona.
Number 8
I saw it.
Bro, he played Carolina with James Worthy.
Number 8. You wait here. Hang on,
Bro, he was dishing off to Tyler Hansborough too.
For
Bro.
real, Sean May and them boys.
He's all-time college player.
All-time college player.
Caleb Love, you Perry Ellis ass.
Will you hang on to that for a second?
Get a job.
Josh Christopher's 8.
Get a job.
All right, well, get ready. Josh Christopher's 8.
Josh Christopher.
Scotty Barnes is 9. He's obviously. Whoa, hang on. Hang on, man. Scotty Barnes. Dude, the Raptors are winning.
Every time I see Scotty Barnes, that's what goes through my head.
Bro.
Hey, I watched. You guys know. I texted you guys. I watched the first 6.5 minutes of the Wizards Raptors game last night, and I texted you guys. I was like, "This is mesmerizing." Truly, the Wizards had 4 points in the first 6.5 minutes.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. People are saying we got some NFL news that we got to talk about.
Hang on. Let me get Terrence Clark. Terrence Clark, rest in peace. Number 10. After that, number 12, you ready? Musa Cisse.
Who's playing a Super Bowl tonight in Tulane. They have glow sticks and all, Verno.
Yeah.
Glow stick game. I told you, glow stick game.
What does that mean?
It's the Naomi game. Let it glow.
Wait, what is a glow stick game?
The glow stick game. Find it, Jalen. I know you got it down there.
What?
It's the glow stick game.
What does that mean? They're going to turn off the lights?
By the way,
glow sticks don't work if it's lit.
Here's a misevaluation by recruiting rankings. Here's a misevaluation by the people who make these rankings. Seriously, number 13 and 14, the 2 spots behind Musa. Jalen Suggs and Jalen Johnson.
That's tough.
That's tough.
Jalen, show him the glow stick game, bro.
Mark Williams
Before
was 18th.
I tell him about how Justin Tucker's a weirdo.
All right, give me the NFL news real quick.
Yeah,
Justin Tucker, Verno.
He's retiring.
No, it's even worse.
It's worse than that.
2 massage therapists say they ended sessions with him early. 2 spas have banned him. He's been accused of inappropriate sexual misconduct by several massage therapists, per the Baltimore Banner.
Yeah.
Tucker's behavior was so egregious, they ended it early. 2 spas say that he's banned from the salon.
6. It's
he's on some Deshaun Watson
accused of
news.
inappropriate sexual behavior by 6 massage therapists.
What is going on with these guys?
They want the grab and go.
What is going on with these guys?
It's weird activity, bro. Yeah, that's...
Seriously?
Yeah, look, let it glow. There you go, Jalen. Why just show it after we talk about it?
They're going to turn off the lights?
Yeah, let it glow, bro.
My God.
I like that.
That is
glow.
Yeah, glow.
Yeah, glow.
What does that say? What does it say on the...
It says
Barnes & Noble on the glow stick.
Tomorrow's the day.
Why is Barnes & Noble sponsoring the glow stick?
Need a sponsor.
Like a nightlight?
Need a sponsor.
So you need to read Barnes & Noble?
It got you to read the glow stick. They just want people to read. They just want you to read. Doesn't matter what you're reading. Read the glow stick. Read anything.
These glow sticks are brought. I thought they would give away like bookmarks.
Yeah, they're just
bro,
promoting reading.
Glow sticks, bro. Let it glow.
They sell glow sticks at Barnes & Noble.
What if the glow stick doubles as a bookmarker?
Huh?
What if it doubles as a bookmarker?
I like Barnes & Noble.
There you go. See, so now look.
When's the last time you were in a Barnes & Noble?
I know, right?
Yeah, hang on. When's the last time you were in a Barnes & Noble?
That was not like Books A Million or something. That you want to get like a puzzle or something.
Yeah, for yourself.
Okay, hold on now. Hold on.
You gotta really think about it.
You're going to say 2017.
No, that's not true. So there's only 2 times. All right. I remember going. I don't know if it was this year. No, I didn't because you got it for me. I have gone in the past. This is going to be crazy that I say. They were the only ones that carry the Phil Steele college book.
Oh.
So I have gone there in the past to get the Phil Steele college book. And I will tell you, so it has been a while. I would say a year ago. But it's when I go to Carriage Crossing.
Oh, you go to the big joint, the big bar.
That one.
That was massive.
So I've been there.
Carriage Crossing still open?
It's amazing.
That's the only thing that's left, bro.
No.
That and the Great American Cookie.
Yeah, dude, it's there's like not much out there.
Build-A-Bear's there.
Build-A-Bear's left.
Again, I have a daughter.
Yeah.
Is Soccer USA still out there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
H&M's holding on out there.
It is?
Yeah, on that little corner.
H&M's everywhere. It's still holding on at Oak Court.
Right
but we have been to the Barnes & Noble there. My daughter and I, yeah, that's a great Barnes & Noble. Great. Huge.
Yeah,
huge.
It is a big Barnes & Noble, bro.
And they got like 1 million of these pops.
Yeah.
And stuff.
They love
and
it.
they got, I like Barnes & Noble. And I've been to, and I will say this, so don't ever talk to me like this. I went to a bookstore. About within the last month. I went to that one that used to be Davis Kid. Novel.
Oh, okay. The joint over there by the McDonald's.
It's good too.
It's not a McDonald's over there. It's
It is a
Laurelwood.
No. I'm talking about the one that's across from where
Laurelwood.
it's across. It's next to Nordstrom Rack.
Oh, okay. It's
That
okay.
one.
Before I said right, this is where Frost at. The bake shop.
Correct.
Yeah. I know where you at. I know where you at.
James
Novel's
Davis,
good.
across the street from like that Venice Kitchen. And
I went into Novel to try to buy my buddy Wright Thompson's book.
Look at you, bro. Just big book guy.
You're a big book guy.
Big book guy. But back
They
to
didn't have it. It wasn't out yet.
So he's not going.
I had just seen him promoted on Instagram, and I was like, oh, I need to go buy his book to support him.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll read it, but I need to go buy it.
First step is buying the book.
I mean, certainly that would be the first step. And I would have read it.
Yeah.
But back to the Justin Tucker thing. Being banned,
what a creep.
Being banned from massage parlors is crazy, bro.
Multiple massage parlors.
That means
right?
that you're a real.
These guys got like I guess it's a fetish, huh?
Yeah,
it's like a fetish these guys have.
It's a power control fetish.
Freaks, bro.
It's gonna be something like that.
But 6?
6 is wild, man.
And 2 separate massage parlors are ban him. Like his photos on the wall, bro. Don't let this dude.
How do you think I'm gonna like? You're like, that happens, and you're like, oh, well, they're not going to let me do that, so I'm just going to go to another one and see if they'll let me. It's like, what?
I wonder if they got my picture on the wall here. Like,
yeah.
Like, how's that okay, bro? How you, like, do it 6 times and, like, okay, that's, I don't know. That's weird, bro.
Justin Tucker, let's see here. It says he's married with a kid.
Oh, so he's just getting freaky just for
I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not even like a... Yeah, this isn't even like Deshaun Watson was like just a single pervert.
Yeah, just
this guy's got like a family.
That's worse.
That is wild.
Yeah, you going home to the family after you did some perverted stuff.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's probably why he was so bad this year. I mean, he was horrible this year. So time to. I mean,
I swear I typed in Justin Tucker's family and like it's like there's an article on Baltimore child fatherhood as a Raven. Tucker says that when he became a parent, there was a shift in his mindset and priorities. Oh God!
Listen to this, bro.
I mean, he's getting tugged. This guy was getting tugged.
Listen to this. They got details.
Oh no!
He exposed his genitals.
He has destroyed his reputation.
Oh, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
He's Deshaun Watson, bro. He exposed his genitals.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the difference between him and Deshaun Watson.
But they're both Hall of Fame.
No. This guy, I'm saying this guy is a Hall of
For
Fame.
sure, he's probably the greatest kicker of all time.
He's a Hall of Fame football player that is now just completely destroyed.
He's also not good enough anymore to survive this.
No, God, no. He's
Hall of
done.
Fame freak for sure. exposing his genitals, brushing 2 of them with his exposed penis, and leaving what they believe to be, oh my God.
Ejaculate?
He ejaculated on the massage table after 3 of his treatments. Several therapists said Tucker's behavior was so egregious that they ended the massage session early or refused to work with him again, and he got banned from 2. So my guy was beating it on the table? Yeah, get him out of here,
and
bro.
just like him,
get him out of here, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
At different massage places, like,
come on, dog.
Like, your team has massage. Again, this
Bro,
is
you're
like
not doing this for the massage. You're doing it
Doing it
because
just to be a weirdo.
And then, and then they probably say like no to his advances, and then he just starts
whacking it, and then just.
Whoa, dude! Whoa, man!
Like, bro, lock him up, bro.
That was. We didn't need the noise, man. Like,
he asks them for extra services. They say this isn't that kind of a place. He goes, yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm Justin Tucker. Yes, it is.
He's just standing there.
Watch this. I'll just do it myself. And they're like, Jesus, man. I mean, it's not funny.
It's not funny, but it's so.
But.
Bro,
we're not supposed to be laughing about this. Like,
it's an outrageous.
It is. It's so outrageous.
It's so outrageous that it's ridiculous.
Yes.
Lock him up, bro.
Like,
yes.
Lock him up. Like
that's your team.
Shut up, bro.
That's a Raven, bro.
That's a Raven, bro.
Hey, Raven flock.
Yeah.
Raven flock, nah.
No, you ain't with it.
Nah, we ain't flocking to this. We flocking to lock his ass up. Bro, come on, bro. The image of that is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
And it destroys his reputation.
Yes.
Like, he might not even make the Hall of Fame.
Destroys his reputation. I mean, that's the craziest thing ever in retrospect. Every once in a while I'll think about that. Deshaun Watson got the biggest contract in NFL history after he did what he did.
Yeah.
And we just said this guy's career is ending. I mean, he wasn't good enough anyway, right? He tailed off.
Yeah.
He's not one of the best 32 kickers you can get anymore. He's not. But he's still Justin Tucker, right? So you try to hang on as long as you can, but, I mean, you best believe it's over now. That is nasty. So where was this story?
The Baltimore Banner.
Is it real?
Yeah, it's real.
God forbid you guys giving me a bad...
Why would we give you a fake story, bro?
What is the Baltimore Banner?
Beating off on a table, bro.
What is the Baltimore Banner?
It's a news outlet.
It's a news place, bro.
According to who? Like what? You've never heard of it before right now? I mean, if that is a joke and you guys just pulled a fast one...
Local news you can trust. We report stories that make Maryland better.
Yahoo Sports has posted it.
They're getting the freaks off the street
sourcing
one by
them,
one.
citing them. So, I mean...
Come on, Vernon. Why would we...
We've never heard of the Baltimore Banner? Is ESPN got it?
Yahoo posted about it.
I don't think somebody would fake a story of a dude beating off on the table, bro.
You don't?
Nah, that's not something you just make up. I mean, I would think you would make that up.
Man.
Yeah, no. Here it is. It says Baltimore Sun's got it. CBS News has got it. USA Today has got it. Daily Mail has got it.
Yeah.
I mean, 6?
6 is a lot.
Massage therapist? What is going on with these guys? 2 spas said they have banned him. You get banned from a massage parlor. That means you tried to walk back in, and they're like, not you.
You gotta go.
Or on the way out, they said, you're not welcome here anymore.
Hey, buddy, you gotta roll. And like, just imagine him at the door, like with a towel around his waist, like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, buddy, you gotta go, dog.
It said 2 have banned him, and other therapists claimed his behavior forced them to cut sessions short, while some refused to work with him again. However, Tucker has denied both the inappropriate behavior and the bans. 5 of the women who detailed their experiences claimed the NFL star asked them to massage his pelvic area or inner thigh while he had an erection. They alleged he would then maneuver his pelvis in a way that would cause the sheets to fall away.
Dude, this is exactly the Deshaun Watson stuff. Like, some of this stuff is like the exact same.
Come on, bro.
I mean,
not the wiggle so the towel falls off. By the way, this is the worst. This is the sickening part, by the way. I'm not going to laugh at this part. So they said they brought
So is it a lawsuit?
So they brought it to his attorneys, and this is the part that I hate the most. They brought it to his attorneys with allegations of inappropriate behavior, calling them speculative and impossible to prove. That's that's what his attorney said. You can't prove that he beat off on this table and got banned. Like, come on, bro.
After receiving a tip on January 9th, the Baltimore Banner began investigating and spoke to 6 massage therapists who recounted troubling firsthand experiences. With Tucker from 2012 to 2016.
Oh, 4 years. He was a 4-year span. He was a freak.
No, this is 14 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still
13 years ago.
Yeah, why they waiting to now to bring it up?
Yeah, I don't know.
But still,
that's
bro,
13 years ago, though. They're saying that, I mean, that's
6.
Huh?
It's not 1.
It's still 6.
It's
you know what
6.
I'm saying? They said he came in with the chat said he coming in for the Val Venus. That boy was getting freaky in the joint.
After receiving a tip on January 9th, the Banner began investigating and spoke to 6 massage therapists who recounted firsthand experiences with Tucker from 2012 to 2016. The women said they had long waited to tell their stories. So I guess Baltimore Banner got a tip. Hey, man, you need to look into this. This guy is a creepo.
Yep.
I've told people about this over the years, and they either act like it's hot gossip or a joke, said one therapist who worked with Tucker in 2016. But it was really degrading. Attorneys for Tucker denied the allegations of inappropriate behavior, calling them speculative and impossible to prove. And then it goes on to say the attorneys, and it said he has never been banned from 2 spas. Also denied Tucker ever ejaculated at the spa. Okay, well, that clears that up.
You can't, come on. Bro.
Mr. Tucker has never behaved inappropriately during any massage therapy session, and certainly never in the manner described, said his lawyers. Any suggestion to the contrary is fictitious and utterly baseless claim. The Ravens declined to comment, as did the NFL. Some of the women said they encountered Tucker, now 35, early in his career before he was the NFL's best kicker. After joining the team in 2012, Tucker quickly built a standout reputation on the field, kicking 2 fourth-quarter field goals to win the Super Bowl, blah, blah, blah. He cultivated his outside public persona, extolling his Catholic faith, filling Baltimore Basilica with classically trained bass baritone, and staging a dramatic proposal to his then-now wife on the roof of the Four Seasons, making him one of Baltimore's most recognizable athletes. 5 women said Tucker asked them to massage his pelvic region or inner thigh while he had an erection. Then they said he repeatedly wiggled his pelvis to remove the sheets, partially exposing his genitals. 2 women said Tucker brushed them with his penis. Devin.
You can't brush somebody with your wiener, bro.
3 said when they returned to the treatment room after Tucker left, they discovered a large wet spot on the massage table. Okay.
Come on, dog. Yeah, get him out of here, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Getting banned, bro, is rough, bro. Get him out of here. We got too much going on, bro. Y'all can't be in the massage parlor asking for a happy ending, bro. There's places, there's websites for that.
We got to take a quick break. When we come back, we will give our SKYDOG of the game for tonight, and then we got to get to this story. An NFL player is in trouble. We got maybe an NBA player in bigger trouble on the other side. Chris Vernon, show.
Grizz Nation gets set for tip-off 1 hour before every Grizzlies home game with the warm-up show. Get the latest news, notes, and analysis live from courtside at FedEx Forum.
This team is doing everything that Taylor Jenkins and his coaching staff envisioned it could do.
Join me, Lang Whitaker, along with Michael Wallace, Jessica Benson, and other personalities from Grind City Media, Memphis, and around the NBA. 1 hour before every home game, live at Grind City Media on X, YouTube, and the official Grind City Media mobile app.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
Shinedown. Dance Kid Dance Tour. Live in Memphis. FedEx Forum Saturday, August 30th. With special guests, Bush and Morgan Wade. Get tickets now at livenation.com. Shinedown, live in concert. For more, visit shinedown.com.
At the National Civil Rights Museum, history moves us forward. The question remains, how does history move you?
Keep on talking, marching up to freedom now.
Our fans have a huge impact on our ability to play to the level that we're striving for.
Drop off, Morant. Oh! Well, you wanted home crowd involvement.
I love those moments where you see our guys engaging in the fans and the fans just get pumped up.
They are standing in FedEx Forum.
I would hate to be on the other side with the opposition when FedEx Forum's rolling. That's such an unbelievable relationship that our group has with our fans.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing compares to catching your Grizzlies IRL. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Grizzlies tickets at Ticketmaster. Whether they're here at FedEx Forum or on the road, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. And there's no better brag than saying you saw it live.
It's your turn to drive into luxury at Southland Casino Hotel. Join us on Saturdays to win your share of up to $1 million in free play and prizes. And don't miss the chance to take home luxury itself during the grand finale drawings. Drive off in a 2025 Land Rover on February 1st or a 2025 Range Rover on March 1st. 2 vehicles, 2 finales, 1 million ways to enjoy luxury only at Southland Casino Hotel. Must be 21 or up. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
There's no substitute for experience, the knowledge gained from having been there before, and the passion to share what you know to make everyone around you better. It's true in basketball. It's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle. Play hard. Bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by August 31st, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans, want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you during the Grizzlies 2024-2025 season? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Can't wait. It's time to get it popping. It's going to be crazy. The fans are going to be loud. We need just energy.
We're going to need, the Forum rocking. We're going to need, everybody in Memphis to be out there to come to support.
When the fans are good, we're good. Simple as that.
A Bane three. Yes, sir. Desmond Bane with ice water in his veins.
We'll ride the energy together.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris
On one morning
Vernon.
bright and clear, my old folks and I drew near, just a village down in sunny Tennessee. I'd been speeding on that train that would bring me back again to that girl I left in sunny Tennessee. I could hear those voices singing as she bid farewell to me. Far across the fields of cotton, my old homestead I could see. glory. Then I told my saddest story of the girl I left in sunny Tennessee.
All right, a few things I want to get to. So I said I was going to bring up a name. I will divulge it to the audience. As we look ahead to the trade deadline yesterday, we discussed Jeremy Grant. I said, look, man, you look around here, and I know we're talking about the non-Jimmy Butler. Obviously, we want everybody healthy and available, but we know that you can't start two rookies when it comes to playoff time, right? We all know that, right? So, like, we talk about veteran wings that we have been searched for. Yeah. Everybody's, their name comes up all the time. Every time there's a veteran wing that's available, it comes up. And so last night, I saw a thing, and it said, hey, Philly might want to get under that line. Here's some names. And they listed KJ Martin, and they listed Kelly Oubre and whatever. And they also listed Caleb Martin as possibilities of maybe those guys would be available. And I immediately said it to you guys. I was like, hey, there's one, right? If we're talking about, again, it's not Mikal Bridges, but if we're talking hey, what we've talked about, I can throw you on somebody to guard. You're tough. I know you're good in a big spot. You can knock down reliably threes. He helped get them to the NBA Finals.
You want to know
against that Celtics
another part about that, too?
And he's tough.
I think AC was on that staff, too.
Oh, he was?
I think AC was on that staff.
For sure he was.
Yeah, AC was on that staff.
That's right.
So AC's probably familiar with him.
Caleb Martin's a dog. I would like to have him. If he's available.
Yeah. Make sure
and again, if you need – we've got a contract that falls off the books. Caleb Martin could play minutes for us and be good.
Yeah.
For us. And so when I saw that name come up, I posed it to you guys, and you guys were both I think I would say, look, we because again, we said yesterday, you see these names that are out there, and it's like, okay, Jeremy Grant, he makes a lot of money, but Jeremy Grant is a fit, right? And he can also be the guy that guards people, we said, right? You need that kind of, a guy that can play with an edge. And then we said that's the problem when you get to the Cam Johnsons and the Kuzmas. It doesn't fill that role, right? We need somebody, the role-playing guy that can knock down corner threes and could guard other good players.
Yeah. Would you think
and plays hard?
Would you think the Hawks would be trying to dump guys out? Because they're not going to win nothing.
I did see the Bogdanovich thing already come up.
What about DeAndre?
I mean, he's
Cost too
sixth
much?
Man of the year this year.
Right?
No, DeAndre Hunter again, another good one.
DeAndre would be great because he also long, perfect defender.
Yeah.
27 years old,
and he's also finally come into his own.
Yep. Yeah. That's because if the Hawks are willing to just we ain't winning.
If they're
going
to get rid of their core guys and just say, hey, we've got Trey, we know we've got a gem in Jalen.
Yep.
We're going to pay out them. Because, look, those other guys, once the Bogdanovich thing dropped today, it was okay, everybody's already known. Capella's always been available.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're telling me Bogdanovich is available. You're going to probably build out with Trey, Daniels, and Jalen.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. So, it's a possibility.
Hunter goes 2 years after this, 23-3 and 24-9.
So it's a possibility.
I'll take it.
So now we got, you know what I mean? Again, as we're hurtling towards the trade deadline a week away, I just thought that was an interesting name. I was like, you know what, man?
I like that name, though.
If you wanted to give them something that'll fall off their books, and we get, because his contract is not bad.
It's 3 years after.
And it ends when he's 32 years old.
Yeah, there's still 3 years left on it, but it's all it's $8 and $9 million. It's nothing.
He's also never going to be a bad player.
Yeah. I wonder what AC. You could probably ask AC about it.
I bet he loves him.
I bet he probably loves him because he play hard as hell.
Bro, he was out playing Jason Tatum.
Yeah, hard nosed as hell. Yeah.
They left him open, and the guy was he's like a guy that's knocked down 7 threes in huge games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hell, he did it on Christmas this year. You remember that? What was his Christmas day? I was watching the game. That was the day they played the Celtics, right? Because everybody was like, oh, my God, no matter what jersey Caleb Martin puts on, he destroys the Celtics. What did he do on Christmas?
23 points, 7 of 9 from 3.
Yeah.
8 for 11 from the field. He had 23 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Yeah, he shot the cover off the ball.
I mean, they direct the shots to him, and he buries them every time. Yeah. It's crazy. I would take him.
I miss Caleb Martin.
Yeah.
I said, he's familiar. AC already familiar with him, so why not?
Big game experience, too. He is a proven playoff performer.
Hang on. We played them November.
Also a vet.
I mess with Caleb Martin.
You know what I mean? It's just a name.
He's a better.
It's a name.
He's a better Martin brother.
November 20.
It's a name.
For sure. I like DeAndre Hunter one would be good for. I think that one's
It'd be great.
Long, you know what I'm saying? Defender, knock down tray ball, good score off the bounce.
You know they love high character guys.
They love high character guys.
He went
to Virginia.
And actually went to class.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he loved class.
He loved class.
My dog loved class.
DeAndre Hunter was his front row.
Yes. For real. He early to class. Shout out DeAndre.
He's early to class.
He did. I knew I would say Caleb Martin. I feel like he got into it with somebody on our team this year, and it was Dez. In the game here, him and Dez both got double technicals. Yeah. They both got into it.
Yeah.
Because Dez was
He really does. Maybe it's a Dez thing.
No, but Caleb Martin gets into it with people, too.
Yeah.
He's that kind. I like the edge.
People think Dez don't talk, but Dez be talking.
I like the edge that Caleb Martin has.
Yeah.
So there was another one that I saw when I was scrolling through, and I was like, ooh.
I like edge.
Ooh. This guy doesn't get paid all that much. He's a fit. And if you need something that's also, because again, we can find a contract that falls off your books.
Yeah, I'm with it. I can rock with him. They said somebody said he played with J Huff too.
Who did? Caleb Martin?
Yeah.
Where?
No, my bad.
Hunter.
DeAndre did.
Hunter did.
That was forever ago.
That was, man. Huff's old. Huff's like 26.
That's like
isn't
the
he?
Ty
27?
Jerome. That's Ty Jerome in them, ain't it?
Yeah.
Ty Jerome in them.
Cal guy
in them.
Mark Stein, who I told you I read his Substack. This is what he wrote today, just so you know. Rumbles persist about how well Miles Turner and the newly acquired Thomas Bryant have meshed and what pals they've become, forming a 1-2 center punch in the Eastern Conference. Of course, the Indiana Pacers have been fantastic. They have the best record in January. Did you know that? Likewise, it's expected to influence how they're willing to go in on a trade pursuit of Cam Johnson. The Pacers have been frequently mentioned alongside the likes of Cleveland, Memphis, and Sacramento as a team with an interest in Johnson. Okay? Cam Johnson is, of course, one of the best shooters in the NBA, and that has remained. Yeah. I saw Kurt Goldsberry put up a chart yesterday, and Cam Johnson's an elite level shooter, right? So if the idea is, hey, we can kick it out to you. The Nets are seeking at least 2 future first-round picks. That's crazy. Oh, come on. Really? There's an expectation in some corners of the league that Indiana, either now or closer to the draft, might make some of its wing depth available to make it easier to re-sign Miles Turner. Can Benedict Mathurin be pried away from the Pacers? That's one of the things that is mentioned, and it says that there are targets. League sources now say that Utah's John Collins is a guy that is out there. It also says it's been known for a while that Atlanta is willing to trade veteran center Clint Capella. League sources now say that the Hawks have actively been exploring the trade market for Bogdan Bogdanović. So there you go. $32 million, 1 year guaranteed left on his contract. I always liked him. Bogdanović.
Good shooter.
He is. He has not made shots this year. You remember when he was supposed to go to Milwaukee and then that trade got nixed because it leaked early?
Yeah.
Remember he was gonna go there from Sacramento or whatever?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
What, him and Giannis are buddies, right?
It was crazy.
Him and Giannis are big buddies.
So anyway, yeah, Bogdanović. So yeah, who knows? Maybe maybe you can pry something away from the Hawks, depending on what direction they're going to go. All right, huge game tonight. Again, 8:30, 888-HOOP if you want tickets. I hope we have a great crowd for tonight's game. Yeah. 2 great records. Last time we're going to see Houston, and a big, big game on national television. So I hope Memphis shows out tonight. I really do. If you're listening to this show and debating on whether or not it's one late night, I got it. Trust me. Look, I'll tell you this.
Thursday. It's Thirsty Thursday, bro.
And I'm going to tell you this.
Get you a nice beverage.
Look, I got to record the mismatch in the morning. It's early for me. And I don't have to work tonight. Like, I don't have to do the TV thing. I'm going. I ain't missing that, bro. You should go, too. Everybody should go. You should go to the game. You can get good tickets to this game.
Yeah, bro. Get you a nice look. Go to
8:30 tonight.
Go to Wet Willie's.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Get you a nice bevy.
And again,
get a call a cab.
And then you just got to make it through tomorrow, and then you got the weekend ahead.
There you
right?
go.
SKYDOG of the game.
We'll just take tomorrow off and get drunk tonight. Take an Uber home.
Come on, Rozier. Oh, I didn't mention the player.
Rozier?
Terry Rozier is being investigated on a betting probe, which I can't read the Wall Street Journal article. It's literally what it says. The gambling ring accused of conspiring with Jontay Porter to manipulate his performance in NBA games also bet heavily against Terry Rozier in a 2023 game for the Hornets. Federal prosecutors have been investigating whether veteran NBA player Terry Rozier manipulated his performance as part of an illegal sports betting scheme. And so this is all from the Jontay Porter thing. So I guess during the course of the Jontay Porter story, it has come up that these same guys, like, why are they betting so heavily on Terry Rozier? Why are they betting against Terry Rozier?
Hold on, bro.
Here's the story. It says Jontay Porter may not have been the only player involved. Federal investigators are looking into unusual betting activity relating to current Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier. 30-year-old Rozier left a March 23rd, 2023 game after less than 10 minutes played against the Pelicans and received a strong amount of betting interest on his unders for the game. He hasn't been accused of a crime or any wrongdoing. At the time, Rozier went down with a foot injury and missed the team's final 8 games. In March 2023, the NBA was alerted to unusual betting activity related to Terry Rozier's performance in a game between Charlotte and New Orleans. This is Mike Bass, the NBA spokesman. The league conducted an investigation and did not find a violation of NBA rules. We are now aware of an investigation by the U.S. Attorney's Office of the Eastern District of New York related to the matter and have been cooperating with that investigation. Bettors at the time discussed that there was inside info going around that Rozier would leave the game early.
So,
okay, so
bro, there's a
guy tweeted, "Got lucky I was fed some inside info that Rozier was leaving in the first or second quarter."
And they said they're connected to Selena Powell, too, who, like, tweeted about betting the unders on his 3-pointers, and then she deleted the tweets. And she was connected to him at the time. So
the whole idea is that somebody tweeted out, "Got lucky I was fed some inside info that Rozier is going to leave in the first or second quarter."
Yeah.
I mean,
wait, so you're saying, Dev, you're saying the girl he was dating at the time?
The girl he was with was tweeting about betting on the unders of his 3-pointers and stuff like that.
So it seems.
And the tweet, like, now is like gone.
That's how people get tipped off.
Well, and the crazy thing is, this guy, the guy that said, "Got lucky I was fed some inside information that Rozier was going to leave early in the first or second quarter, depending on the game flow and the live lines, so that his unders would hit." And it said the user posted a picture of a bet on Rozier's unders on FanDuel. $122 bet, paid $100.
Why would you
made
bet more than
$100
that?
on that?
Yeah, why wouldn't you bet more on that?
I don't know.
So,
well, probably if you start betting more, it really flags it. Like, putting 122 is not like a massive deal, but if somebody would have put like 10 grand on
the
it.
The NBA said they investigated and didn't find anything, but
that he didn't do anything.
Yeah, but I mean, that is obviously odd.
Yeah.
For that to come up. So we're going to have to let that one play out.
Yeah, let that one play out, yeah.
We're going to have to let that
If it's connected to Selena Powell, I'm dead. You know what Selena Powell is?
I have no idea who that is.
I'm going to tell you after the show.
Do I need to look her up?
No, I don't do that on the work computer.
Why not?
Don't do it on the work computer.
Is she not?
Don't look her up on the work computer.
This isn't my work computer.
You're on work Wi-Fi.
Selena Powell, look her up on
It says internet personality.
Man, she is more than internet personality.
She is?
That's my guy.
She a dirty movie star?
She is a demon, as they would say.
Wow.
It says people ask, like it's on Google, how did Selena Powell get famous? And it says she became famous when she made some controversial allegations against some of the biggest hip-hop stars in the industry, including Snoop Dogg, Waka Flocka Flame, Fetty Wap, and more. Selena also claimed to be pregnant with Offset's baby when he was with Cardi B.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right.
I remember that.
You do?
Yeah, boy. Watch out. But yeah, Selena
Did she get famous by being like an Instagram chick, or it says internet personality?
She got famous for doing dirty deeds, Verno.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What a shame.
Yeah.
You never know these days.
Yeah, you never know.
Wow.
You never know about these people.
Well, I'm just gonna have to research.
Yeah.
Says she's got 3 million Instagram
I
followers.
usually shout out these guys. You know what? Shout out Selena Powell.
Okay.
Shout out Selena Powell.
Not if she got Scary Terry in trouble. All right.
Somebody said, "Why do they all look like this?" I guess somebody in the chat Googled her. Yeah, they always look like that.
SKYDOG of the game.
All right.
Tonight, who are we going to be talking about? If you pick a star, you got to pick a big number. Who are we going to be talking about tomorrow? It's brought to you by Wiseacre. Wiseacre, of course, makes SKYDOG right here in Memphis. They took it to Denver, Colorado, to the huge beer festival, and they won the gold medal, the best of all beers in the category with SKYDOG. 99 calories, absolutely delicious, super cool can. You can get it at Kroger, Fresh Market. It's all around town. They now have it in cans, and it's in your local grocery store, and it is fantastic. Don't ask me. They got the medals to prove it. And if you're downtown tonight, you could run over there before the game. Get you a SKYDOG, get you lathered up, go over to the Grizz Den, buy you a big-ass hat, and then
I like big hats.
And then go to the game and yell F Dylan Brooks or whatever. All right.
In a big ass hat. By the way.
In a big ass hat. All right. SKYDOG of the game.
Okay.
Who won the last one?
Rozier.
He did?
Did I?
Who did
No,
Rozier?
you did.
I
You won
Luke
Kennard
Kennard.
Friday night. You had
Always.
Kennard.
Yeah, that's right. That's a Vernon. There's another. Wow.
1, 2,
I like
3.
seeing all that green. All right.
Oh, bad.
Obviously, this is. Devin is terrible at this.
I'm not very good at this
Okay,
game.
SKYDOG of the game. Since I won, I will let you guys pick first.
All right, Rosie, you go first.
Because I'm just a good guy. Old level heads done it again.
I'm actually going to go with your pick from last game. I'm going Kennard.
Oh, you trying to steal his? You can't copy his paper and put your name on it.
That's exactly what he's doing, but he's a game late.
That's
We've already played a couple games though since then.
No, it's not Kennard. Come on.
Come on,
this
bro.
is a game for athletes. Come on.
No. Let him pick.
We
Luke.
don't have any of them.
I love Luke.
Let him pick
We
Luke.
don't have
Okay,
many
go
of
ahead.
them.
Go ahead.
Let him pick Luke.
Go ahead.
All right. My heart's telling me to pick Ja because it's gonna be a bounce back game.
You got to go 30 plus then.
I think he's gonna bounce back.
Yeah, if you pick Ja, you have to say 30 plus.
All right, I'm gonna do it. Ja Morant.
That's what I was gonna do.
Ja Morant.
30 plus.
Ja Morant.
This is gonna be.
Ja
This could be
Morant.
his very
The
first
Ja
win.
Morant bounce back game tonight inside FedEx Forum. He's on the shirt for
This
a
could
reason.
be. This could be his first win.
Bounce back game for Big 12. Rozier, 30 plus, triple double.
Oh, okay. So
Put my name on it.
Triple double caveat.
Let's go 12.
A little
We
caveat.
with you, dog.
This could be his first win.
It's gonna be my
'Cause
first win.
Hey, look. Here's the problem. Taylor Jenkins told us
He did.
that we should expect him to have a great game, or that he would expect him to have a great game. So that's why that's a tough one. Last time they played, they had 29.
Damn right he did. All I need is the 30 ball.
Huh?
All I need is the 30 ball, right?
Yeah.
Let's go, bro. Big 12.
See, the minutes are going to be high. I think you're not going to go as deep on the bench.
No, we treat it like
Big
a playoff
minutes.
game.
I think it's going to be. Yeah, I think it's going to be treated as a. I think it's going to be treated differently.
Come on, Vern. You got it. Rozier picked Luke Kennard.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole idea was we're not going to pick stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got 30 ball. I got 30 ball though, bro.
All right.
You could zag and go Santi
No,
finally plays well against a team that's physical.
No, I'm going. I am going to go with the surprise pick.
Check Laravia.
No, because
He did
because I said
deactivate Twitter.
Because I said I'm ditching him. I'm not ditching him. It's G.G. Jackson.
G.G.
We need athletes.
I like that.
We need guys flying up and down the court.
We both pick dudes gonna fly up and
We
down
need
the
guys
court.
that are going to. Hey, and here's the deal. They're going to direct the shots to him. The same way that other teams have directed shots, they're going to say, all right, like he's going to be the one that they don't care about. There's always that position is always right. Okay. And I think I'm going to go back to the well on Gigi. He burned me the last time, but I think he's been on a trajectory. Again, New York notwithstanding.
We just throw that one out. That one, New York.
For everybody.
He was on a trajectory, and I think this could be the breakout. This could be the breakout.
GG game?
Yeah, he fits right in a Houston game.
Yeah.
I'm going to say GG Jackson, my SkyDog of the game. All right, there's the picks. Big game tonight, 8:30, FedEx Forum.
Get you a
Be
coffee.
there.
Get you a coffee. Get you a SkyDog.
Get you a huge hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the game is at 8:30 tonight. All right, we'll see you at the game. Thank you to Devin Walker. Thank you to John Rozier across the glass. Thanks to Jalen back in the studio. We will be back tomorrow. Until then, we go.